Good evening. I forewarn you right now that I'm a true introvert with a fear of public speaking. I don't even like private speaking. My wife and family can vouch for me. But when given the option to speak tonight, I could not let the opportunity go. So I am here this evening, facing my fears, to celebrate the life and some of my memories of an amazing woman. Hazel Jones Wren Black Luton, the daughter of Sidney and Lena Jones, sister of 11 brothers and sisters, former wife to Ken Wren and Bob Black, wife of Dr. James P. Luton, mother to Kendra, Allison, and Randy, grandmother of Ashley, Austin, Ann, Brent, Jonathan, Trey, Eric, and Casey, great-grandmother of Reed, Aiden, Adeline, Hunter, Wyatt, Rooker, and Kenna, the teacher of tea, honoree of scholarships and achievement awards, baker of goods, the friend of many, loved by all, the mother of dragons, schnauzers, the mother of schnauzers. All these titles can be summed up into one word to me, Mimi. Though many knew her about Hazel, I will always and forever know her by Mimi. I am one of the lucky few to have her as a grandmother. If I had to describe her in one word, it would be love. Love is kind. Love is sweet. Love is limitless. Love is admirable. Love is joyful. And so is Mimi. She loved her family, her friends, her career, her co-workers, her students, her neighbors, her life, and somehow she loved her loud barking dogs. She always said they were just talking to her, and it never seemed to faze her. Mimi was a person that came once in a lifetime, a person filled with love for all that came across her. Her smile could light up a room, her laugh could bring you joy, her hugs could bring you peace. She had a young spirit to her. How many grandmas do you know have more friends on Facebook than their grandkids? Or are throwing more parties with college kids than college kids themselves? She was just great to be around, and I'm blessed to be a part of her amazing life. So now I'd like to share some of those memories that I hold dear. When I was young, around 3, 5 years old, my parents were taking Ashley and I to Disney World. They said I could take someone along with me. I chose my best friend, Mimi. I'm sure it was no contest on who it would be. Every time she would introduce me to someone new, she would love to tell that story, that I picked her. A few years later, Mimi had this bench at her house with a couple of dolls on it. I just happened to be sitting on that bench, while she just happened to have a camera. She said, "Austin, hug one of those dolls for me." Being the great grandson I am, I obliged. She just started laughing as she took a picture. Weeks go by, and she had the picture developed. Yes, there was a time when you had to go and take them to a place to get them printed out. She said, "I have a picture of you and your girlfriend," and just started laughing hysterically. Who would have thought she thought she was the funniest person in the world as she tickled herself pink. She would periodically, through the years, throw that picture in my face and laugh just as hard as the first time seeing it. I had the pleasure to spend my summers growing up at Mimi's. Ann and I would spend weeks at a time staying there. It was the kids' dream, well, pre-internet kids' dream. It was like our own personal summer camp. We'd wake up to a house smelling of breakfast being cooked, a pool to swim and play in. We had access to premium cable. Me and Ann would watch South Park and Howard Stern while Mimi and Pete were sleeping. There was delicious lunches and dinner served, plenty of sweets in between. A Mimi to spoil you, and Dr. Pete as a lifeguard wasn't too shabby either. The only downfall was Ann was the only other camper. That pool, I spent so much time in it, I'm surprised I didn't grow gills. It would bring everyone together like a watering hole in the desert. It's where I met a lot of you people who are here today. All the kids would swim and play all day. Ashley used to before she got older, and then just decided to get her tan on and read with her cool shades. Mimi would just sit at her table with Pete and whoever was around, and you could see the joy in her face as she watched others enjoy themselves. Mimi's was the last stop on Christmas. We'd have an amazing dinner and finish with the whole family piled into our den, opening presents as O played Santa and passed them out. I was later granted the honor of Santa. I finally thought I hit adult status at that point, until you have a bunch of kids asking, "Where's my presents?" Mimi would just watch as her kids and grandkids' face lit up from opening the presents that she gave them. We would end up surrounded in wrapping paper and boxes. Mimi was so great at giving those presents that your mom and dad wouldn't get you. Years went by, everyone got older, but Mimi was always there. Birthdays, holidays, graduations, weddings, births, we could always expect her to be right there celebrating with us. I was given the honor to walk her down the aisle at my sister's weddings. Walking hand in hand down the aisle, she would just whisper to me sweet things about how pretty they looked and point people out in the crowd as we walked down. I just felt blessed to have those moments with her. Mimi is known for her cooking. It's a given. Well, somehow she had this thought that her coconut pie was my favorite treat in the world. I just told her it was good one time. So every holiday when she would make pies for the season, she would make me coconut pies. Not just one, not just two, 3 or 4. I couldn't make it through one of them by myself before they went bad. One time, coming from one of those, the lead of Thanksgiving, Jess asked me on our way home, why she kept doing that. And so I explained to her. And she said, well, why haven't you told her it's not your favorite? He said, I've already been invested in this for years now. One memory that I do hold deep in my heart, just as Grandma had passed. We saw Mimi a few days later. Mimi, without hesitation, ran up to Jess and gave her a hug. The words she said next will always be stuck with me in my heart. While she was wrapped in her arms, she said to Jess, I may not be your grandma, but I can be your Mimi. It just holds dear to me because it shows the type of person she was. She wasn't trying to replace that love, but just assure my wife that she was loved. I thought about what she had said that day, on the day she had passed. And now it fills me with a range of emotions when I think about it. I'm happy that I was able to be the grandson of such a beautiful woman, but sad at the fact that I don't have those arms to wrap around me and say everything is going to be okay. There will be a lot of things that I will miss, and I'm sure others feel the same. I will miss walking in the back door and hearing, hey sugar, hey darling, as she's cooking dinner. I will miss that cooking of hers. Ashley's favorite was French toast. Brent's was her mac and cheese. Ann's and my favorite was pork chops, black-eyed peas, and mashed potatoes. The first time I ate that meal with Jess, I grabbed the chop of the bone and started gnawing away. She looked at me like I was some kind of barbarian. That was until she looked over at Mimi, who was doing the same thing. Mimi said to Jess, that's the only way to do it. Gotta get all the meat off the bone, right off. I said, that's right. Oh, Mr. 7-layer dip. This dip brought a rivalry between siblings. If I knew Mimi had made it, which she always told me she did, I would hide it. Hoping no one else knew, then I could sneak it out home with me. It worked for a while until Ashley and Ann caught on. I would eat that dip for lunch and dinner, and I would even eat it as a snack in between lunch and dinner. I will miss her famous bump cookies, and FYI, the recipe is not for sale at distribution. It's kind of like one of those Bush's baked beans deal on the Coca-Cola recipe. Our family lawyer is eating right now disclosure agreements. But if she had a neon hot now sign on her window when she cooked them, I believe half of Richmond would show up at her door. I will miss the look on her face when I would walk into her room, that surprised look. She would greet me with a "Hey, sweetie," or sugar, and at times, "There's my handsome grandson." That one's my favorite. She would grab me by the cheeks and give me a good old peck right on the side of my face. I will miss the way she would sandwich your hand in between hers as she talked to you. I will miss those hugs that could bring you to peace, especially now when I need them. And just when I thought that my moments would be over with her, I was at home the day after she passed. I was sitting on the couch just feeling numb. I got a phone call from some spam 800 number. I ignored it, the introvert in me. Then an alert popped up saying my voicemail was full. I thought I might as well delete it then, since they've been piling up for the past couple of months. Through the credit card offers and messages about extending my car's warranty, it was about the fourth or fifth message in, "Hey Austin, hey sugar." It was her. I lost it. The tears just started coming. Here she was talking about her battery and what she should do about her Miata not starting. There I was losing it. As an automotive technician, I hear people talking and complaining about their car issues all day. Never have I heard it sound so angelic. It was overwhelming. So many emotions running through my head in that short 15-second message. I was devastated. I would never get calls like this again. I was filled with joy from hearing her voice. I just listened to her talking while sobbing, then I heard those 4 words at the end. "I love you, hon." My tears stopped coming, and a smile came across my face. With those words, I felt at ease, that everything would be okay. I said, "I love you too," and quickly saved the message to treasure later. Now I want to end this with a saying. They say you die twice. One time when you stop breathing, and the second time, a bit later on, when somebody says your name for the last time. I'm a firm believer in this. It's about the people you've affected in your lifetime, the hearts you've touched, your legacy. Though her body will be one with the earth, her soul is one with the heavens. Her spirit is inside all of us. The memories we created with her, the experiences that we shared, they were all with us. Remember this during the sad and hard times. She is with us at all times. She is part of you. She is a part of me. Her blood runs through my veins. Her spirit runs through yours. We have already lost her physically. Let's let her legacy live on forever. So I say to you, you may not be my grandma, but you can be part of her legacy. I thank you all.